Hey guys, today we're going to try Birria Landia at the Tangram Mall in Flushing, Queens. Now, this is their newest location, and they've made it look like a taco truck because the original restaurant is a taco truck in Jackson Heights, and they have multiple actual taco trucks around New York City. Now, they have great Tijuana-style tacos, and they're known for having some of the best, if not the best, tacos in New York City. So I'm going to go ahead and order at this kiosk over here. So let's tap on the screen and get started. I'm going to be getting 2 tacos, both beef, 1 birria, and 1 asada. I'm also going to be getting a consomme, which is basically like a stew or a soup, and I'm going to be getting a tostada. Now I'm going with all the default options for the tacos because I just want to try it out like that before I go customizing anything. And this is how much it's all going to cost, and you see how it all breaks down there. Just tap and there we go. All right, now let's move over here really quick. And you can see they cook everything right here in the back, just behind where you order. And it looks like my food's ready. Let's find a place to sit. Gonna walk around here for a minute, and there we go. All right, so time to eat. We got our 2 tacos and our tostada, and yeah, there we are. Look at that, looks pretty delicious. Got a bunch of guacamole on that one taco there. I'm not sure why they put that on one and not the other. Maybe it just goes together with the asada, and that's just the appropriate thing to add on there. Either way, it was pretty good. So yeah, look at that. Looks really delicious. Get a close up there, and you'll notice we have our consomme right here with our birria broth, and looks pretty good. Now there's actually big chunks of meat in here. You'll see that later, but first we're gonna try eating the tacos, and you're actually supposed to, you're meant to dip them into the birria broth. So we're gonna do that a little bit, but probably not as much as I'm supposed to. So here we go. You see that? Looks pretty delicious. There's our first taco right there. I'm gonna take a bite without dipping it first, just to get that base flavor and see what it tastes like first. And we're gonna go ahead and just dip it. So I'm gonna move it over here. I'm gonna move the consomme right over here, and I'm gonna try to get the right camera. See, I'm dipping it a little bit. I feel like I could do more, but I feel like it's gonna fall out. This is the first time I've ever dipped a taco in this. This is kind of what you're supposed to do. So yeah, getting all that flavor in there and trying to work these camera angles at the same time and not make too much of a mess. Now for this next one, I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze the lime on this tostada. Maybe I should have saved it for the taco, but I'm squeezing it on here, and it's gonna work out pretty well for me. So this thing is, look at this. There's a lot of stuff they piled on there. Like that's a pretty big pile there. This is gonna be kind of messy, but it's worth it. Look at that. Look at that close up there. Look at all that stuff they have on there. Absolutely delicious. This thing is as good as it looks. It's really, really good. So I'm trying not to make too much of a mess while holding the camera in one hand and trying to get like that right camera angle, and yeah, it's good though. It's good. I just wish I didn't have to be recording this and I could just kind of eat it without recording myself at the same time, but yeah, here you go. I feel like I'm gonna have to come back and do this again while not on camera, but yeah, I would recommend this to anyone. If you want to get one of these tostadas while you're here, not just the tacos, grab one. But anyways, finish that, and we're gonna go ahead and let's try this last taco. This one has guac and asada, and it's really good. I'm gonna squeeze the lime on this one for sure. And yeah, I think it's worth it squeezing lime. Sometimes you just leave the lime there and don't even bother with it, but I think it's worth it. Anyways, let's take this out. I don't know if I really need that wrap. It's a little bit neater, but I feel like I can't grip it the way I want to. Here's a close-up. I'm gonna try to look at it from both sides. Just see what you got in there behind the guac right there. Look at that. Look at the meat and the cilantro and all that other stuff. Really good. All right, so yeah, I can't wait to bite into this thing at this point, but let's give it a shot. So I'm gonna basically just take a huge chunk out. That's basically like half of it right there, but it's absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip this one in the consomme. I'm gonna try to do this right. I'm gonna dip a little bit at least, just a little bit in there. Want to get that flavor in there too, right? So we get the base regular flavor without dipping it. We get the flavor with dipping it, and now I'm gonna try it with some hot sauce here. So I'm gonna put the hot sauce, and here we go. gonna try the hot sauce, and this isn't that spicy. It's a little spicy for me. I don't know, everyone's tolerance, it's all relative, right? For me, it's not that crazy hot. Now I'm gonna put, I think these are pickled radishes. I'm gonna put those in there. I'm just gonna put a lot in there. I'm gonna dump way too much in here and then take a few out and eat them separately later. I feel like you should only really have so many on those, and the container's that big because you're really supposed to, it's supposed to go with multiple tacos, right? That's not supposed to be all dumped on one taco. But anyway, I'm trying it with all this stuff in one shot, and it's good. I would recommend it this way. Try it both ways, right? And there you go. So now that we've finished that, we're going to eat the consomme, and take a look at this up close here. Take a look at what's actually in here. You see it has this stewed meat here. That's basically what this is all about, and I believe this is like the same, it's birria. I think that's the exact same meat that they put in some of the tacos also in that first taco that I ate. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this whole soup by itself now that I finished dipping the tacos and stuff. I'm just gonna eat this whole thing right here on camera. So this is basically the rest of the video, just me finishing the soup, and I will say the soup is as delicious as it looks, and I think it's worth it. But yeah, anyways, if you like watching this kind of video, if you like food, if you like tacos, if you like all this stuff, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon, and maybe give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also, leave a comment down below if you've tried this place or you've tried anywhere else in New York City or wherever you happen to be located. But that's it for today, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on that next video.